Bubbly Steve is available for pre-order at shopclownfish.com. That's shopclownfish.com. You've got less than a month to pre-order this 15-inch plushie. Check them out. Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And she's got something she wants to tell you, ask you.
Please, 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 for the love of God, Ghostbusters Afterlife, don't suck. Please don't suck. We have enough suck. We need good things. Stop sucking. Please don't suck.
There's a joke in there. I'm not even going to mention it. Yeah, we've been let down hard over the last couple of years by revivals of classic IP that we grew up with.
2016 Ghostbusters kind of kicked off this whole load of shit narrative about misogynist, racist, istophobic, all that crap. When something doesn't do well, it's not because it sucked, it's because it's everybody else's fault. Enough of that.
And leading right up to this weekend with Masters of the Universe, bait and switch, people were angry, and it was all the fans' fault. It was the fans' fault.
Somehow it's our fault when all we did was give hey, this is what we're hearing, I hope it's not true. Somehow that's all turned out to be our fault too.
Yeah, so Ghostbusters Afterlife, the only saving grace in this whole thing for me is that it's Jason Reitman, who literally grew up on the set watching his father make the first two Ghostbusters movies. So,
and would probably be privy to like the thought processes behind the movie to understand it a little bit better.
Right. It's not like we have somebody coming into the franchise that like, oh, I watched it kind of sort of when I was a kid and I've got all these great fanfic ideas I want to put into it. I hope. I'm really hesitant to get excited about anything anymore.
Too, but I'll tell you what, this trailer I thought felt a little more Ghostbustery than the other ones we've seen.
Yes.
I actually was like, yay, when I saw this trailer. And I'm understanding, it's going to be a new cast. You want to pass the torch. It's going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be the same thing. Everybody keeps like, well, you just want the same thing. No, I understand that. I understand that it's not. I want to respect the original and then hand it off to a new generation. Like, we never got that with 2016. We didn't get that with stupid Star Wars. They could have had everybody wanted, what one thing they wanted? They all wanted Han, Luke, and Leia back together. They failed everyone on the one thing they wanted, and then they tried to, there wasn't even a passing the torch. They just shut the people in your face and said, well, that's the many people you have to like now for no reason other than they're them. And I don't want that. I want them to be like, we're passing the torch. We're going to give you a good reason and to like this, and it's going to feel like the source material. We're going to respect the source material, even though New York City's not really in this, and that's kind of worrisome.
That is, because I've said on multiple occasions, New York was its own character.
I agree.
Ghostbusters was a very New York movie, and it was New York 1980s, which was very different from New York of. Well, I'd say the New York of today, but I would say the New York of 2 years ago. The New York of today is basically a hellscape, as I understand it.
I wouldn't know. But yeah, they had New York, what a town. I mean, New York was like a very central element to those movies. The people in New York and not being mad at each other and being assholes to each other was a big plot point of the second season, the second movie season. Yeah. It's very, very, very relevant to the films, and I'm worried about that. But, it was interesting to see the characters, and we know people are back in it. We already knew that before because we had heard it, but then in the trailer, you get to see that Andy Potts is there, and you hear Dan Aykroyd's voice.
Yes. There are definitely some spoilers in this. I think it's interesting. Twitter's reacting. People are complaining in 2016 the new Ghostbusters doesn't look funny. This one has no humor. I'm confused.
It has no humor. The first movie was a lot more serious than the second movie.
Yeah, I am hoping.
But it still had humor.
It did. And I'm sure it'll be there, but I mean, it does. It's got, the effects look right. Let me put it that way. I was worried when we saw the mini Stay Puffs. The mini puffs, they were very CG, and I'm like.
Yeah, I didn't.
Like this.
That was like Gremlins 2 to me.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not sure about this, but when you see the effects in this trailer, they look like they're trying very hard to mimic the limitations of the effects in the 80s.
I never thought about that, but yeah, that's a good point.
And, the clouds and the, spectral lighting and the whole thing. So, yeah, I mean, God,
It kind of fits with the first. I mean, in the originals, the way the stuff looks, it does kind of. I didn't think about that.
And the gunner seat in the Ecto-1 is a nod to different, Ghostbusters media. And I imagine there's probably gonna be a lot of fan service in this. I would think.
Let's just hope it goes real fan service and not like Masters of the Universe fan service.
Yeah, I don't know what to think. I mean, we can hope for the best, but at this point,
expect the worst.
Expect the worst. I mean, Jason Reitman or not, he is probably the best qualified to do it.
But you're still beholden to the parameters of the studio.
Right. We don't know what the studio's mandates are. They do have, a little girl as the lead. And I'm wondering if this isn't going to be more of a Spielberg type thing than a Ghostbusters type thing, because it was, for adult men. It was basically Stripes with ghosts.
Well, first of all, as a woman, as anyone was a kid, I liked Stripes. And I liked Ghostbusters. So that whole men thing at you, I liked it too. I don't know. I mean, people were saying they hope it's not, and we've said this before, I hope it's not like a Stranger Things, because Ed Finn Wolfhard there. I hope it's not like a Stranger Things 2.0.
Yeah.
But, I remember that. I remember the toothpaste. I remember that.
Yeah.
But it's just, please don't suck. That's all I gotta say. I can't put it into words. Oh yeah, it does seem to be like, because they had like the demon dog back in it. I think they're doing this whole thing again with these are toys.
Wait, these are official?
Or did somebody just like do this as a? Are these real?
These are real.
We got pictures. Go back. They have Bill Murray.
Oh, holy shit! Wait, these are real.
And look, they got Dan Aykroyd. And they got
new girl. I don't know her name.
But we don't know about these kids.
These are real because they got the pant legs rolled up like she's wearing the. Oh shit!
Oh yay! I'm so excited. Anyway, I didn't get to tell what was the other characters. So we got Bill Murray, we got Ernie Hudson, and we got Dan Aykroyd, and then we got the new kids.
Okay, so this is the first time we saw this. So this is why we're reacting. Okay,
just only a couple hours ago.
Okay, so excitement level has actually gone up a little bit more. So we know Annie Potts is in it. Do we get Sigourney Weaver?
Please don't suck. I cannot tell you. I'm not trying to cry. I'm just like, I can't tell you. I don't want to be like Kevin Smith here. I just really want something to be good, not suck. I just want that so much. And it's like no one can grasp this. I don't know why it's so hard to like be able to do something if you want to bring it back that you can't somehow, and you can do new things. Like 2002, the He-Man did it and it was fine. He made a lot of changes, but it still respected the switch and it was done well and good. I just want that. That's all I want. I don't care if there's new characters and new kids. Doesn't mean they're bad. They could be awesome characters. I just want to have a show that respects the past while does something new.
So we might be going for like a Ghostbusters Goonies type vibe on this.
That's what I kind of thought they were doing, but I like Bill Murray's there. Yay.
He's got the cards.
I know.
He's got the cards.
That.
Okay. All right.
A little bit happier.
A little bit
Please
happier.
Don't suck.
He's in. Okay, so they're in the uniform. That's what I was worried about. I was worried they were gonna have them. Like I thought they would pull this shit where they show up at the very end of the movie, and they show up and they're like, "Oh, hey, the kids already took care of all that. Cool, good job, bye."
I hope these are real.
Or they show up and die.
Please, someone says, I hope this is real.
No, these are Hasbro. They're actually watermarked Hasbro. These are legit. They just dropped.
Okay. Let's all take a moment. Everyone bow your heads. Please don't suck. Please, please, please don't suck. Please don't suck. Amen. And all women too. I can't tell you how much Squid King was amused by that all women thing. It amused the hell out of him. He's like, that's the stupidest thing I ever heard. Anyway, so, because this got put up just today?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let's start the slideshow. Ooh, that was like a penis.
Okay, so we got a ghost penis.
It's a ghost, go back. It's a ghost penis. I know it's not supposed to be that new thing that they kept showing. That was like
the new Slimer.
It was like the caterpillar. But that was like a penis. This was like a boy car.
Okay, these are the new figures. These are like the kid version. The other ones were like the collector edition ones. They look like the Kenner figures.
I kind of like that they're bringing kids into it a little bit. I kind of like that in some way.
Well, it's also smart because if the movie does well,
that's a whole new audience.
That's a whole new audience. These kids are going to grow up.
You got the old audience, and you'll have a new audience. I'm not against that. Oh, they're all there now, younger.
Clue?
That makes sense, actually.
That totally makes sense.
Yep.
Muncher.
There's Gozer.
Keymaster, Gatekeeper. Oh,
Yep,
okay.
they're totally bringing them back. I knew that's what they were doing. I figured it. They have the Spirit Guide. Was it Topham Spirit Guide?
Tobin Spirit Guide, yeah.
Tobin's. I remember how he pronounced it. The Spirit Guide.
Tobin Spirit Guide.
And look at all the little pieces. Yeah, that's something about this trailer that was really cool too. Like they're picking up like, the different equipment pieces, and you see like the PKE meter and all that again,
Well, what they didn't, this one got spoiled. So these are like the collector line, the 6-inch line.
Yeah.
So they are bringing the 3 living Ghostbusters
What got
back.
spoiled?
These guys coming back in
uniform.
uniform.
Yeah, because I thought you meant something about the gun that got spoiled.
Yeah, I'm like, no, this okay. I'm slightly more on board than I was just 10 minutes ago. So as long as we get them,
right.
I was so worried they weren't going to be in uniform. I'm so worried they were going to pull a freaking Last
This is
Jedi.
kind of funny though.
He does look like John Mahoney.
He does.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, guys! Oh, for the love of God,
Hopeful.
please don't
All right.
suck.
All right.
What, the gun shoots. Wait, the gun shoots Stay Puft Marshmallows.
Yes, it's like a marshmallow popper.
Okay, so that's probably part of it. But I'm just maybe that's why there's so many running around so they can use them as weapons.
Yeah.
Or they could turn them into good, and then they go around and fight for the side. I don't know. I just am a little bit more optimistic after seeing the toys than I was. But I just really, really, really want it to be good. Like people are like, you just want to hate everything. It's like no, we truly don't. We're just tired but disappointed. And at the end of the day, we were. If you look back, we were on the first ones to cover the Masters of the Universe show. We were all excited about it, like, oh my God, please do a good job, because we thought She-Ra sucked, and we're like, please do good. And then that got ruined. And then sadly, we've had to deal with the whole knowing that it was ruined for a lot longer than other people because we're the ones that pointed that out. And now on this, it's like I just want something good. And then we talked to somebody that we know, who said they did know what happened. And they said people will probably be happy about it. That's what they said. So let's hope they're right.
All right. So we're going to wrap this one up.
Yes.
Okay. So please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, and we'll talk later.
Bye.